I am Evelyn and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be unboxing orchids that I ordered from Norman Orchids in Montclair, California. Let's go ahead and open the box. So inside this box, I have 3 orders of Miltoniopsis orchids. These orchids had been inspected by agricultural department. It's not advisable to repot the orchids within 30 days from the day of unboxing. These orchids are under stress since it stayed in the box during shipment, and repotting it will add more stress to the plant. They give us instructions on how to care for the newly arrived orchids. As you can see, there's a lot of protection for the orchids. So we are going to get rid of this. We're just gonna dump it on the floor for now, for the meantime. I will throw this in the trash can later on. Since orchids of the same kind without flowers look similar, it is important to place the name tag at the right pot. Oftentimes, orchids needs to get acclimated to its new growing environment, since there may be a difference with temperature and humidity compared to where it was grown before. In my case, there will be no drastic changes necessary because these orchids was previously grown in the same growing zone as ours. We have to cut the tape that binds both of these pots. They pack this orchid so well. In that way, the potting media will not come out of the pots. So it is very important to get rid of all the tape that covers the pots. Our first orchid is Miltoniopsis augres Trinity. This one is mature size, but there's no blooms. But that's fine, because when these Miltoniopsis are in their mature age or mature size, it is very easy for them to provide a bloom for us, as long as we provide them with fertilizers. Oh, it gets so messy here. Our next orchid is Night Spots Orchid Royal. Our third Miltoniopsis is brown western swing. Let's go ahead and do some cleaning up a little bit here. After unboxing your orchids, it is very important to check the status of your orchids. You have to check the potting media. If the potting media is too dry, or if the pot itself is very lightweight, that implies that the orchids that you have is dry and it requires some watering. Another thing is you have to check if the potting media or the orchid itself have snails. Sometimes some snails can get in between the potting media. But since these orchids has been inspected by Agricultural Department of California, I am 100% sure that these orchids don't have any pest, because that's one of the requirements prior to shipping orchids, is to make sure that there's no transmission of pest from one place to another. All right. Another thing, if you see that there are some leaves that are broken or brown, you have to cut it off. As you can see here, this leaf is broken, so I may end up cutting it off here. And of course, I'm probably gonna end up cleaning up these orchids as well, since it's very dry. And also, these orchids looks a little bit sad, maybe because it's been in the box for probably 2-3 days. So I need to provide a tender loving care for these orchids. I'm gonna give you guys updates of these orchids probably 2-3 months from now. It just all depends on when these orchids are gonna provide me with flowers. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.